If you fulfill your obligations every day, you don't need to worry about the future. To suffer terribly and to know yourself as the cause, that is hell. I don't think that you have any insight whatsoever into your capacity for good until you have some well-developed insight into your capacity for evil. And if you think tough men are dangerous, wait until you see what weak men are capable of. When you have something to say, silence is a lie. You're going to pay a price for every bloody thing you do and everything you don't do. You don't get to choose to not pay a price. You get to choose which poison you're going to take. That's it. If you are not willing to be a fool, you can't become a master. You cannot be protected from the things that frighten you and hurt you, but if you identify with the part of your being that is responsible for transformation, then you are always the equal, or more than the equal of the things that frighten you. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. In order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. Nietzsche said that a man's worth was determined by how much truth he could tolerate. Every bit of learning is a little death. Every bit of new information challenges a previous conception, forcing it to dissolve into chaos before it can be reborn as something better. Sometimes such deaths virtually destroy us. The successful among us delay gratification. The successful among us bargain with the future. Always place your becoming above your current being. You can only find out what you actually believe, rather than what you think you believe, by watching how you act. You simply don't know what you believe before that. You are too complex to understand yourself. You don't get to choose not to pay a price. You only get to choose which price you pay. If you can't understand why someone is doing something, look at the consequences of their actions, whatever they might be, and then infer the motivations from their consequences. There are some games you don't get to play unless you are all in. It took untold generations to get you where you are. A little gratitude might be in order. If you're going to insist on bending the world to your way, you better have your reasons. The purpose of life, as far as I can tell, is to find a mode of being that's so meaningful that the fact that life is suffering is no longer relevant. Perhaps you are overvaluing what you don't have and undervaluing what you do. You must determine where you are going in your life, because you cannot get there unless you move in that direction. Random wandering will not move you forward. It will instead disappoint and frustrate you and make you anxious and unhappy and hard to get along with, and then resentful, and then vengeful, and then worse. Ideologies are substitutes for true knowledge, and ideologues are always dangerous when they come to power, because a simple-minded I-know-it-all approach is no match for the complexity of existence. If you have a comprehensive explanation for everything, then it decreases uncertainty and anxiety and reduces your cognitive load. And if you can use that simplifying algorithm to put yourself on the side of moral virtue, then you're constantly a good person with a minimum of effort. The better ambitions have to do with the development of character and ability, rather than status and power. Status you can lose. You carry character with you wherever you go, and it allows you to prevail against adversity. What you aim at determines what you see.